Can I finish my point?
Sorry, darling.
Thank you, dear. What I'm trying to say is there's a big difference between saying accurately that yes, there is a larger proportion of feminists out there in the overall woman pool, but to take that and extrapolate it out to say that dating's impossible, I wholly reject that. There are absolutely, positively, let me land, please. There are thank you. There are absolutely conservative women out there who appreciate old-fashioned gentlemen. In fact, a lot of them probably feel the exact same way that conservative men do, that they keep bumping into liberal men. And how you can solve this problem is vetting. It's called communication. And that's the advice that I gave earlier, the Cliff Notes version. Go ahead.
I think so. That's very valid. However, vetting isn't always possible when it comes to dating in today's age.
What is it possible?
Vetting, right? And
it's not possible.
The problem is hookup culture. That's the problem.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, let me explain why. So me and my husband, right? Yeah, before we actually even got jiggy with it, yeah, we were friends for like a year. I was at uni. I met him at uni. He was, came back to his master. So cool. In that situation, yes, I was able to be friends with him. I was there to vet him for a longer period of time than usual when it comes down to dating, right? Of course, he came on to me, almost immediately. I was like, no, I want to do my education. Maybe when I'm almost finished, if you're still single, then maybe we can, see what happens, right? Cool, fine. But now we're married, right? However, generally speaking, in today's dating scene, sorry, but a lot of men don't want to waste a whole year talking to a woman and blah blah blah. They want to say, right. So I think that's.
And I criticize that.
Well,
hold on, finish, right? Yeah.
Well, actually.
So I do agree with you. Yes, vetting is very important. However, right, women tend to, yes, they want to vet, right? They actually want to just date men. Women will go on a date with men for like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dates. However, the problem is, a lot of men say, yo, this is like our 10th date, bro. Are you into me or not? Am I wasting my time or not? Right? Men don't want to allow women to take the time to vet them. They want to get into it now, and as quick as possible. So I think so you're right in what you're saying. However, you as a man, you need to understand that your gender is the reason why women don't vet as well.
Well, yes, you're up next. You're on deck. Hang on. Un momento, por favor. Professor, you're speaking a touch fast for this humble Nebraskan. I want to hear your perspective. I just wanted to ask if you wouldn't mind just pacing just a little bit. I'm trying to follow. Thank you, dear. All right, go ahead.
Well, actually, I saw a post from Andrew Tate, not an endorsement, just saw it, that said, why should men get married? And, it's a pretty interesting question in today's dating world. And I mean, the historical answer would be, number one, to have sex. But that was when women would wait. So it was like, you're not gonna, you know what I mean? If 80% of women are not gonna have sex with you, then you have to marry them. You know what I mean? In order to get there. But if the opposite is true, and 80% will, then it was like men are just like, man, all right, I'm gonna sit around and I don't need to. There's nothing rushing me.
I wouldn't.
And it's.
But I don't even know
a really good point.
I don't think it's a good point. Like, why does some fucking Muslim convert rapist made his money out?
No, I don't care who he is.
Trapping women.
I don't care who he is. I saw that post.
I get it.
I saw that.
But it's like,
I'm not looking to actually, as a Christian, but how did this experience turn out?
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I made this room, okay, because everybody knows I don't give a fuck about dating, any of that shit. I open the room to be super fucking insulting. Everybody likes to come to my rooms when I call women sluts and bitches and say how they're worthless and do all that stuff. That's the only reason I made this room was to.
And so people in the room, not random, be like.
I was asking if any of the sluts in the audience can come up. These stupid whores can tell me why, you guys deserve like an attractive guy or some shit. But now we're a little bit more wholesome. And I was like, do you guys even want to change the topic? Even it's like
Well, no, I was making the point that that's the problem with dating is that men don't have a reason to get married. When any girl that he's going to be with for 3 months, is going to give it up. Pretty much any girl, and so there's no rush for men, especially when guys and girls are moving in together. It's like why would you take the next step? The guy's getting everything.
But BP men are smart because number one, they will say
Well,
Some people are addicted to
so no. Again, not all men, obviously, but it's just emotional. I would still say not all men. Like we get it's not all men. I'm just saying men in general, just whatever. But again, if it's not applied, don't let it fly. I'm saying what you will find that some men do, or just men in general, whatever do, right? Is say, I don't like these women with high body counts. It's easy. Maybe just go to the club and just you'll fucking blah blah blah. But then
That's every male on earth.
Yeah, sure, right. So yes, I can generalize this, right? But then when they meet a woman, right, and say, oh, okay, cool. But when they're ready to settle down and get married, oh my god, all these women are just whores. They just fuck anyone. All they want is money. But it's like, bro, that's literally how you've been dating for the past 10, 15 years by literally telling women, no, it's okay.
Not me.
No, that's fine. Again, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. My point is that let's say I'm a man, right? And I'm telling
you're talking about like Pepe and Nick and that one.
No one in particular, darling. Please, let's not make this personal. Jesus.
well,
Anyways, I'm saying that like I get this whole thing, but then at the same time, it's like men are also contributing to this mundane scene.
well, they are, but it's in a different way, in my opinion. Well, let me finish my point is that the thing that's attacking men these days is the porn industry, where you've got 50% of American men having OnlyFans, and so women are actually competing against porn, and they don't even know it, because really from a guy's perspective, if